Sampania futu sam. Already you non cosuna. Be safe. Some penny tea. Sampania futu sam. Already you non cosuna. Be safe. Be safe. Station papa. Be safe. Bonum mawatiasia. Hey, and some bango. Be safe.
No me no apa sima aduonu miensa Asomdwee Nkomo Uzami jidi so bia ho ye mema munyina ha ma mo hyehya o ye da sese na so ha na do afidie na to every sabre ko sise bebo no na de me ne wona de ahia me da se o ye manu na mu frase atro BC so hwe mo hyase ne awie fia da ye nyina isre nyampa e de mo mo se bibia be jojojojojo na wo twe wie yense mu asisi de ye bebre buburuja na so Ebeneza be bia rade de abedru nti be da na so ho ne ya hwe ye nim munua ba nana ya Konadu ya ba pa na no adi ehye free sabre ko sisa bebo no na me sorry a odi ankan kwam ye bo akila bobonua wodi akwan so bebredwuma die beba me de kwaje wa akode ase wodi nkai bo ne ba ye ko Johansen de boy dwom kase bo na kira me sorry a na kila odi ankan ba beto aso ansa e na no nsia akwa kofa no nsia kase bo na afa ye de dwumadi e toto aso no abremo e da mu nyina se aha en mo afide de free sabre konom ye Valido spices ya e ya so mu drop papa bi ye de no aduane ma aduane ne ye de Oba pasa on sana bebo number ufiefo di dia sankwampa e Valido spices natural spices organic spices how de be ye aduane ye what this way chocolate drink ko so fa so de nyina wom de ohia ka ho ani nsu hie baby vite e ye mofra na so mudro ye boa ma nutrients a wo hia no won sakai free se vitamins and minerals ahodo e ne dia ye baby vite drops and baby vite syrup baby vite no e boa hyankwada ye parfait lumi trust eno so ye malaria do athemeta ne lomifantry no mu a eboa ma ugina ye bra malaria no aba yesanso APC African farmer oya banani de senkra na unya APC no mabritie bi mu na adwofom enwekwada roman ne agyeja ebedi Nkomo na ne Nkomo aye ba bedie ne yekoda ase ba ye ne anuasani MA Rashid were a legal aid officer, a legal aid commission. Yene prophet blessing amwako Seth, were a general overseer, Christ Faith Overcomers Chapel International. Yene afofronso ebejina telephone meso na yedi Nkomo. Bejidi say me bo legal aid, ma bo lawyer. Na mako akwa bo prophet de obusa say yake de na de hi ne namu. Yanam kwan puro num. Mame koda boafo asemra me dan madi awia obeti ase me pa chew abayama ne betimi ato obia in fact esan wo ho amane yi eguma hodo ensohwe wo ho boapaye wo ho enuhu so wo ho mame nkomra obeti di ntia me ka se ni nyina ase me da boafo ase abasisia
Peace FM.
Jollof idie. Wow. Ghana jollof papa bi. What say baby ah. Asana say unu anya ye late. Sunday akokonkwa no. Monday kontobre fro ye no. Tuesday egatokwa no.
Me da say. Afei na me pesa me switch me cooking skills up. Intimate the Valido spices and ye aduane. Valido spice there. Ye woman who does 7 for all kinds of foods, any flavors, poultry, all in one seasoning, fried rice seasoning, jollof and stew seasoning, curry and ginger seasonings. And to bibia wo pesa wonwano. Wo benya correct seasoning e dey for the best taste.
Ni na 10 over 10.
Thank you.
And yeah, kosua na use Valido spices.
Haviland Ghana Limited was Princess Road and a car original Valido spices at the free US Abuchimemu Bagana. Fair one was 0244 593 704 and 0202 402922. Afe 0549 970221.
Valido spices.
Taste so delicious.
FDA ayehwe sa edwadie nkra to emu agya tumu say.
Hey, catch it. List ni nie. Enyoma beto to dia me baba no ho ade no. Hwem so betumi a. Ashew. Now beka. Ya jontuma miensa duku. Potomanto Oh, this way chocolate drink. Na kan wo hwe afibia nso beri ni waware ne. This way chocolate drink. Na kan sia. Oh, asew. Udan klanu ntumu ho. Me be mo anu nso hye kura de aka ho. Wo de wapi ho. O ka sa batete edafom ho. This way chocolate drink.
Kra cha be pe baba ware yi.
Asew.
Ye fi ase this way chocolate drink ya sori anopa no ne yenom. Ye bi hye fridge nom no se snack. Ye nya hoho anu ne de serve wo mo. Ye didi wie ne ye pe bibia bogu ya de so a. This way chocolate drink ne yenom. And this way no ti anu a. He se kire wom, koko wom, milk wom, bibia wom. Ade wo hia ne so se.
This way chocolate drink.
De wo hia ani so se.
FDA agi ejedie nkratoi atom.
Bano che obey 2 years. And inti obey when you intend to mahodimu. Ababesa bano sano. I can't believe it.
And you believe who? Baby Vite multivitamin drops. And my wife this is some of friend no more. When you intend for fefesa.
Baby Vite multivitamin drops.
And your son with Baby Vite, the syrup 100 ml and the 200 ml.
And was some mommy wife a couple be toma ye mano.
About frabaye di pabrania. Ne free from your bayer free no frabrim. Baby Vite, the syrup and the drops are na.
Nashenin so say Baby Vite drops with vitamin C. Sansuna Baby Vite syrup, crea vitamin C, zinc, and vitamin E are emma nkora immune system. Yes strong.
Baby Vite syrup, nene drops, vitamins and minerals for a healthy baby. Baby Vite multivitamin syrup, and nene drops.
Our pharmacies and the chemical shops at phone for Pharma Trust Limited 0561 088 663 and now 0561 088 666.
FDA ashwhwɛ saa ejede nkrato yi mu agye atum sɛ ɛyɛ.
Said you betimi a check na farmer APC nsonti and why ye ne sa akoma.
Uti paiwa fakina farmer akuma APC
Kaka hawa
akuma APC
Sisiare, what possible no mpemu na ye oya. Fever ana honam ya.
Emu bia kina farmer akuma APC ebeye firi ho. Nemum na nuachi na enko idea ko hu doctor kina farmer akuma APC eyema obia ya wadi emfie dunsia 16 years dekro.
Peace FM.
And yenua penny Mr. Alex Nate, one President Jusak, and Mr. Nate, I would Mr. Nate Martin Kwama would pay Senya Copo Honshrebia be the Mao Yasim, or Manu Fiena May and Kwan sign and Quatente and Yang Day and a yesra Mao and ne Ewie Yamotin Kwa and Mawudapa. And now Uncle Richie's plantation R&B Farms. Uncle Richie ye da se maumo and the yom wo juma so yeni so pa weekend me kwa Uncle Richie nsra na me no me ho kra da se me kwa ye Uncle Richie and R&B Farms my phone nyina ye mamu nyina ha awie yi esie ene kaja eni aseda Nyankopon enhira mo pa Nyankopon onhira mo enyina can you say na kwadwa brand here me no be bom puni mpu wo Uncle Richie wo so na wie ye mo ha o ene abusiafo ambesa Uncle Richie nyina abusiansa na ebe free Nkomo no ankasa ase no enkrato bi o ha sefo aso fa me kakra we ne die mu Kwame Fori ye Ghana ni a wanyini oye obi a ni mu ni afi kakra na wo de abase ene dua ye yi ene aye kase anopeya be duba ko ekono ena ofa taxi bi every West Hills Mall e de call gbawe what the taxi no every West Hills Mall e call gbawe graphic another ude gbawe se Granite Junction se gbawe ho baby na bra o see ye no ena hu se waja ne Black Pro Book laptop ena waja sika ne Samsung A1 phone ena sika ka laptop ne ho ena niema nkaye bi ewo ne bag mu waja wo car no mu ye de adesode to taxi driver no anim se me pawcho papa no ofa free West Hills Mall do call gbawe no ne niema ka wo car no mu eye niema enya ne bo ne keke odi e woso no eno ne problem no etime pawcho Bomadi bia fabra Peace FM ha sei eka bia bebo wa chiro betua ma wo di akwani abe obetua ne nyina ma no wasa da wase piso wada roma eti se wona wo fa na taxi driver no a wo fa ye papa Kwame Fori wo fa no every West Hills Mall e de no ekọ gbawe e na no peye du ba ko brenu mu ne niema kaka no mu niema ehia ne pa me pa chew Bomadi bia se wa driver no na so ye passenger mpo na akofo car na wahu a when it dear mua, now our friend Ambassi, and also Faniamano, a bra piece of my cabia oba wetri, obetia manwasa dawasi. Kakrebia yamediama, a yes nippy abon some dear chakwa. Medasi. Numbers nini 0244 64 52 67 0244 64 52 67 and 0246 08 76 62 0246 08 76 62 Mr. Repaucho Openene fro car nano pay war West Hills Small Hog Bawi. O see yana retheme wajan and Niama wo canum. And Yamani be any laptop a me boss no Samsung iPhone. And ne sika ne Niama who do bin uja ye o paucho. Yes, ya paucho. Bomodi be a fabra piece ya say. And yes, our number me dear to J. Me paucho say, nyaw na fa no. And my friend can say, okay, wait me waste and means I'm nehu. And ya no one some near can we, Mr. Opa. The name I couldn't want the essence of Fembra 0244 6452 67 and 0246 08 76 62. Madam Wasi. And I really, Medin Kaka say, your lawyer, Sunny Rashid, Ewaha, or your legal aid officer, our legal aid commission. Your prophet Blessing Amwakon sits, or a general overseer, Christ Faith Overcomers Chapel International. And now on one son a year founder, Paradise Breath Foundation. And Pennyfield Wahasi. Lawyer Mahao. Number two name to say.
Maybe I will go.
Yede radiasi. Yada se pa so ene obre. Yenim se woni adaje kranti yadasi. Prophet Ashia.
Me do sunya ba.
Yeshia ya chepa.
Pacho ai.
Ene memu to say.
Nyame adom.
Yadasi. Yadasi so bae.
Na mi shira so.
O shira so. Ebuza for ye papa no mienu ni no mu bedi nkomo ne. So kaya bosomi etwa mu no last month. Me bo amane say Abedwekuo akese miensa ne USA da to abasakom ahihye dwumadie bia woyɛ anemsifo se yemra emedi animu na adwuma nan kasa ne mpomponso no ehye USAID ase nanso your legal resource center your Commonwealth Human Rights Initiative and your Crime Check Foundation a won ne boye chidom se ebetimi ayese adwuma enam se adwuma yinti mabo apro kakra evise ye de adwuma ne hye yen sase anya namsifo a ye beboa ma niema ne bi ye frase di ho nkomo ne atretene bi na de ahoto abre omanfo aprobonenti makọ police stations ahodo bi for bambo mu asembi nti memfa ntudwa menkyere ba bia mekoye na de mekoya mekoko hu ye no edikadi se ye bobo ho anya sa mekoto se ye bu obi mpacho da bi se wo me social media handles ni bia so a ye di nkomo ye streaming live for Facebook Peace 104.3 FM aha and a mainstreaming no ewo but ye kase bono a me sheda ehye a teaser bibi kakra bi about a minute video ewo talk live GH ewo Instagram and Facebook. The main one now can 13 minutes no. Me were other 13 minutes. And also so ye program here and ye be share ewo honum. Eti ubetimi akwa the brief one na ye baby di ho nkomo. Na anything. Ye nuanom bi ewo ahoyire mu. Ye nuanom bi ewo ahohiahia mu. Ye wo mra ewo meyi mu. Ye won hyehyeye ewo meyi mu na ye bisa se emra na hyehyeye no ate wo mu sun ana police stations ahodo amekoye no ebi ewo hono mu a crash bi memoni din na ya bone kwadu so akowia iron rods said ye yakobone kwadu de kire posifo na mekire mu yakosaman ne ma posifo so akowia iron rods ana nunti ye de ne court Ye ne court na court ama ni bail. Bail ne some 10,000 Ghana cedis. Nanso hyehyɛ kakra wo ho. And hyehyɛ ne say wo here 2 sureties. Wo say emu baako eye public servant. Eti ye sureties ne sa na anim sa papa lawyer bebo me ate ase. Wo here 2 sureties. Was a baako ye public servant. Na ne fie krachi ni ho, meka krachi a na meka ban krachi ni ho. Enti wonya public servant na nkoka ho ene amani bail no. Enti yamani bail for the past 5 months. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 months. Yamani bail yemu anasem se odi for anase odi bem. But all police custody. Yamani bail 5 months niye. Ni bail condition nene say 10,000 Ghana ne dia 23 so. Enna ye san so sen hyehyɛ kakra wo ho hyehyɛ nene say 2 sureties. I was say nipa mienu ebesan ne ti ananso ebedi na ginamu. Na say nipa mienu no e was a baako ya aban krachi. Ansa enna wetimi anya bail no. Krachi ne bɔ ne ade ne kokɔ pie police for ho ne say obi isi ni fie ena ode ne iron rods aba begu ne ho se hwe me iron rods yi mame adechie bia wakase bo mu beyi bikɔ da ko mo kɔbɔ akire no mu se iron rods ne de o ma beyie ene de aka ne enso ashoto wona me de iron rods ne bebegu wo ho it is a short de a wawia me wei ene ne kwadu mebusa se woje niema ne ye ananso wanye niema no ene ye. Enti sa krachi amaking yamani bail die enso so odaso police custody abosumi nuni. Anu case 1. There are several cases. Ye call police station no. Yenti we say na be who cases aye kan bi.
There was one surety since March 19. Yeah, we know we are over the number. Obusaribia eni akrani sina ida so ani yenya momoa ke pamocha wa
se mo amonya bill munya surety there was sales na mo yese nipa 12 ana monya bill
munya surety
munya surety okay enti baby e coin no na enipa 32 na was sales out of 32 na mu 12 enya bill wo hia sureties omo a ombeba besan ama wo mu sansan hyehyeye wo ho nti omo da so edem sa wo hweye wo yen social media pages ne bia ya probo no ene baabi enipa ma wo no ubehu wo ye Facebook wo ho enya se ye do omo beto ase ye ba aba besopa won da bi ye de wo mum na ye case study esuade said the bear ube hunu be binzo so enipa no wom guo nipa 32 wom cells 32 1 2 3 sa ekosi 32 na ye call ye no ye hunu ma bebre ebi ne say so wo cells ho a ebi prefer say nke do mbekọ prison custody remand esne police cells if we say onu wo kokodru ho a oni aduane obedie and when you be obeto aduane ni bia ma no to mo dan nyame as you can see the police cells are they are lucky they have fun they are connected fun and almost you I suspect that aduane to any and ya ba be pia say any about my dear say And for how long did one have? I say, a day ama inmates. Okay. It's who put a scabby and what to be. Who is scabby out into me? It's assuming, say, and then say, Obia, who is that our home? It's what we say, I'm not going to say.
I want to say, we are in this class now, we just can share. People in C60 cities.
They see her now.
It's me up top. I'll be a little bit. How about we are only so, Cuba and I associate scanning in India.
Shall I pay for Bassin? A young man, first of all, a man, name prison. I buy one of a cow near the Amidi. Now, I'm not say some what do you say?
Police custody, Tiana police custody. I buy to say, a man, they say,
prison, yeah.
And my government will not buy for you. That's our police custody until your family. What I say?
Now, what's the one shot at the soul? One rolling in our.
Oh, yeah. I'm a person.
Who rolling tea?
Yeah,
and now you need to say.
And now you, Madam, who say, oh, that wow.
No mattress, Kakra.
All good blankets in
the okay. And see, Edidiamun and Nasam Ekakra enonom. Or here social media na betia see said ye Fahudi de freedom de papa. 1 year, 4 months. And I walk cells. Okay. Or remand, and I say, or remand. It's for 1 year, 4 months in June. I have to say, it is wrong. I didn't know how.
Yes, I think that.
It's not what the say, any okay. Now I can. Okay. And I don't prepare no Obama will okay. It's the sound room, yes, sir, but as somebody did say, Munina, what to be. We but few offenses, someone is see. The entire software has a software project. You can't do any of them. What a November. By your camera, Asanya baby. Brassani. sɛ when you are some the uti enye was enfofro enye was enfofro what ya bre but yenni a yenye modwuma bi ne yete a ya na eye ye nwanwa na eye ya tete mo so mo te sen
oh sisi a better normal thing just like nurse near the bia or hospital on who say nipa ba honoma mu that's the same way yeah who the cost no uko prison sometimes you go and you come initially no uko honumba untimin didi ureho those things but sisi no uko honumba normal
mo huna
ai
eti mo koba aye normal
oh normal sisi
Osofo ozo so ko prisons pa de ye kan ya ye koba na ye boto ozo so ete say
yo am say de me bra panika no say I don't know we used to e wa de na we no ho mo say be be no first start na bia or be ho but edu be bia bo so be kono mo say afi aye normal officer untimi nya ho hwe de say o taking like that na mo bia betimi de abo no o de bo
eti usu hu ne say normal
me hu say normal na depending how our condition it na ana de ba ko pen say unya do ho first start na dia so we emotional person bia nya de make it easy yeah we break it down ti if you work on your voice over taking name normal
if you work on what be used to the system ebra ye me call one of the cells no na ye the fan e was on Facebook now Peter Rolly no fan akese no enye edem de enketo fan akese no good mienu ena esi cells no ano ene ya connecting means as a light ho dia omo ni problem p omo me nka say omo ni problem ba me di p ene ya connecting Peter is a video no Facebook nti mo passion mu be hu ene e bo won e wo inside but cells na mu na omo toilet e wo enye hwitem I must place enye tetede na ye bucket no se de proper toilet WC a omo adwaye enso e wo hwa inmate 32 no emema cells inmate 32 no no omo nyina sha atade soro obi a hye down ne pe bibi so ba akose eye huhuro entina on share atade soro no eno mugum enaye mu no omo se blanket eso no omo de omo nya a omo da omo de no omo nim others edie na ya chichiri koko ewo bo mu kasie enesi ho in fact me kwa no papa eti koko no na no omo kire me se koko wura obi adwuma koko wura bi a wo ton eno de aba sel ba kwa me call ya ye ka ho asemi na inmate no ewo 20 Ghana cedis ena wo mo ho obi be sraw na oja osika ye mu nyina mo de enti ti 20 Ghana cedis anopa ne koko na ye 60 ena inmate na wo ne nyina ebedie na omunni sofo eno ne ma obemu no denti na akomo mo aduane
yo em say first day I me call Lafa police station in Malam be 2 years ni I said those days chief inspector no na me fa ne crancy inspector oben me do ho no na omam go inside ona afena ekom edwom tiana om say chief abade a ene o man second na to ne bottom na chief I don't know so ekom do ono hwom but na lady back da inside na the we no see na ne yam ne am so ene me say me take it away you know na me start to say me mom aduane eti ho na o de be call lady bia no to aduane na ka say okay onya aduane mom na a week bia no oya no more people na fe ma betu aka enti oya sa na do ebina me say da bi me pecators ankasa na ma aduane na ko enti ho na e ka me am yes da bi me bomodian say me take sa risk no na me nya no for one place ko me stand in the call different places enti eno na ma metimi yes me mom aduane because wohwɛ nyame asɛm no Bible ne kuta na Matthew 25:35 na wɔsɛ me da afia so amehwɛ me den na de kɔ ɛsɛ o mani pa ne bibidi no nso sɛ ampa sabi nyankopɔn adwuma no na ɛsɛ ana nyɛ obi a ɔda says ana sɛ wɔda police station na ɔda ɔyɛ ebi akɔyɛ bɔne ebo ntwato so nti me imagine sɛ me take sa risk no ma mo maduane
Auntie, what do you do? Say how many cells now call?
Say let me say yeah, call 8
cells.
Yes.
80 on the average a day. Cells inmates say na more maduane.
Calculate here. We see me call me try me 100. I call one something.
Nipa every day.
More maduane. My penco for say you are akemoda asaman kese malam lafa gbawi. You call enya odoko ana kaswa. Pese mo maduane na so tu nti ya bibia wi ti say so far there sa BBC na pese ye but ye sa best na sa ade akọ Ashanti Genesis anima
they make a man offended nti won crofo be to collection ma wa sorry no wa sorry one man church
me pacho
e crofo to offering ma wa na de akọta aduane ama omomo cells
one thing say offering no amoto no enye pese but say say adwuma ya me even me wo foundation Paradise Bread Foundation as a messy of a diagram budget orphanage home and Mikobiano 4 bedrooms. Me fi say nyame adwuma na ye no say betimi ana me betimi ahwe sam for we ana me nton oye me nton here because of sane me ya me enti many about say me bomb pay mo bia e kwan bia man ti kwan bia ma wo ha nipa no oh sofo the way na for support adwuma na oye no enti members na nka say wa so dem because no kra amudi problem because my jail loan kra dia mo mo de adwuma me members na wa so dem no
lawyer. And only the social aspect. Yembra the legal aspect. Ebra me kind notes na my free me my problem no. Me can say obako yabone kwadu say we wia iron rods. Iron rods na yesu we wia no. Obi na di be gu ne ho. Na ayira. Yembra technical mo amotemra mo ambekwa ko defend say eye bone ana enye bone ho de enye metumi mu a na mom ye de ne call court no ene man bail 10,000 Ghana cedis upon that than 100 million and you see 2 sureties, one to be public servant ye mau baila saying.
So answer na me starting a bail no 2 different types. Your police inquiry bail. Bail omo arrest you police for bemao and you temporary freedom omo mao in respect of an arrest that is being made. After that no so your court bail. Now court bail no is when after investigations and almost charge you before the court decides on so be ma sa temporary freedom no so you can come back and stand trial. Now there are some principles to bail. Sometimes ding ma nipa bebre and some of the way judges know to tackle bail no problematic amame because one at the stage of granting bail no what is before judge no brief facts omodia throw agu paper no so to summarize what they think the person has done. Now at that stage no sa brief facts no enye evidence the basis upon which omudi nipa na ba court say you be trying for this offense and for that offense. So at that point the law says that you are innocent until proven guilty. Now uko share the criminal procedure no under bail no. One of the provisions no is that one that the amount and conditions of bail shall be fixed with due regards to the circumstances of the case and shall not be excessive or harsh.
Bill na ye de ma no. E wo say de nipa no ho beso so. Na enye de anu o hye pi. Sana mraneka.
Sana imranutie. Because the reason now omo kasa no is because one, possible say the facts upon which omo de aba court no, it is not true. So at that point who dealing with nipa no, you have to deal with the person with the mindset say the person is innocent until that time omo di evidence be base ampa saa nipa kro no wa ye de omo see wa ye no. So that is where the provision is. And so when you look at this provision it's talking about it not being excessive. No, it is trying to say that it is of no use say ubema obi bail ena sa bail no nipa kro no entime execute it. Because the only reason you give bail or the only consideration they say sa nipa kro no beba court bejina trial omu be trial. So that is one. Now woman bail conditions and you say me ma o bail nipa mienu bako me pese bako nye abanjuma sa nipa kro no ne busuafo ne friends and family and well wishers. It might happen say oni obi a oye so close to him obeba be signing for him as a surety. The other reason it is becoming increasingly difficult is because obi wo ho no ma u sign bail no manua bibi ye no ana odwane ana wamba court to stand trial no, then you put the person in trouble. So to even start with no nipa bebre unya like busuafo na like very close family ties or relations to them e be din say stand bail amount. So if you extend it by saying that one of them should be a public officer, indirectly you are tying the person's hands where the person is coming from a family or doesn't have anybody or you're close to him or you're abanjuma. And that is problematic because that is not the intent of the bill you are supposed to. The basic principle is for the person to come back to stand trial. So what should happen is give the condition nipa mienu or maybe or be or a family or onye abanjuma but oye bibi or businessman or bibi. And many a time the judge will say that oh no yempesa on ya banjuma on find the pay slip bright to that becomes problematic. Then the next provision says that a court shall not withhold or withdraw bail merely as punishment. So at the end of the day no memma obi bail and the conditions are as if say intentional. So you pay bail, mama or bail. But as to whether or not I can execute the other thing.
So who bail this one now?
And who shine it from that angle? It means who ma bail as punishment to Sani Pakrono. Obi wo honum kra anka wo manu bail kra say obe manu bail and conditions be one of the cases I made the last time Oko police station be reported say the next door neighbor or two or attacking no and Oko police station Oko Drew police station police for no catch and say oh adjacent but Uncle Fie number the next morning Oko at dawn and as a nipa attacking no in the struggle no and a gun no call off and I kum the one who was holding the gun no omo charging you for murder
ono na oba police station me fan say enra and mako police station akọ catch police for say obi the two hunahuna me enti maba monko che no ɛna police force
Adiasa
nti kɔkyena ɛna ɔkɔɔyɛ anadwo no ɛna nipa korɔ na mpaniampa ɔsan baayɛ apere no mu no
then the gun went off
ɛna etuo no toyɛ ɛna kum
ɔno
a etuo wura no ɛna the obe report yes obi di tuo be kumi no yache no
osan call back say the me report ye enra no say obi tata me no this done saying like there saying na gun no call off na nipa ko no ewu onu mum no osan call report wo police station na police for no chi no na omo call fie honum no na omo call deposit body no at the police hospital na omo detain no omo charging no for murder no omo dey call court be 3 times na omo catch court no say cells no ayema so omo fa no call
prison
custody omo dey call prison custody 17th April 2017 omo wiye no ne prosecutor all the case no so owuye ne investigator or final for omo transfer you know akokumasi so for 5 years now ne sa man no for 5 years now some man ogusu da police
prison custody
me ko ye bail man no sa nipa kon no onu na mra no say obi wo custody a untimi agene case no more than 15 days emra no
okay
obi wo custody untimi agene case no for more than 15 days so it means that you can't go beyond 2 weeks but omudini ko honum no this is the 5th year era ne honum
why na ko kana se mama no
so me ko hu no police station no me ye bail man no and a bail a me ye man no omo man no conditions no 900,000 Ghana cedis
what kind of conditions kai assuming say 900,000 Ghana cedis any back here say 10,000 Ghana cedis bail no e kire say just say we fear for coffee japade some sa amount ne ban sa ne ma bail na send
so mami church so we no almost say 900,000 cedis 2 sureties 2 of whom to be justified and say almost reported every Monday, Wednesdays and Fridays. Now where they talk about justification no the police for no and some of the judges no they hold it say unkofa property and an indenture a landed document to the tune of that amount
landed
property
a tune of 900,000 Ghana na ye can.
Yes.
Lawyer say Ghana has saying so per make from the layman's point of view. Ye mu dodo no say nyame boa na etimi si fie kura enya efie bia na land title.
So that is the more reason why the some of the judges must know that the conditions that they give are so harsh to the extent that it's almost like it's not doable because one nipa bebre fear omo need title documents to fear no indenture then you start building you do go to the assembly and pay the necessary things you build and then you are holding your
because what do lands commission crack up per land title
that is
a long process
it takes years so I'm just saying say the law is telling us what to do. The condition now almost two obisono like the 900,000 which is extremely and excessively harsh.
Impossible.
Like the 10,000 now okano. Sa 10,000 no and yes sika say fabeto.
Okay.
The only thing is that ye ma bail no you have to come to court. If you are unable to come to court and you run away, ye be kwa hwehwe sureties are almost signing amount no and a sasika no na ebe de beto omo so in case we are unable to
and they just omutua sika no Lawyer, yen kasa enfrim remuniemra yen ye mobro afoti bim. Assuming some me iron rods. Would iron rods abegu me ho.
Yes.
Say me hwe so ma wo. Na yen play devil's advocate to her. Me wia.
Yes.
Me nka so wia o. Me wia. Wodi begu me ho. Na ya che me. Na ma ya ma me bail. Ya me beginning of the year. Ya ma me bail 5 months ni. Me nyai bail no tune. 10,000 Ghana cedis. Ni securities na wasa ba kom public servant. Assume me mpo say 5 months no. Say me kwa bonten say iron rods no. Me wiempo enti ye jisika no wo me ho a. Say me gidi say yama 10,000 ewo ti so de na bia the value of a niema na wafa no e na bia ye de mawi e bia me kwa bonten koye adwuma na nka metua sa 10,000 yi empo ama mo awie enti de enti na mo man hihye mu yetare say.
Does it not even tell you say in that circumstance no they are not willing to do the case and ready to do the case? Because one usi obia wia iron rods, you have evidence. Why should it's a trial on this thing? It's a summary trial. Why should it even take 5 months?
Assuming say we say odi for say we wia and ko be jailing how long?
From this thing to 10 years maximum.
It's a bianca ye jailing no cranka wa sha say twa the sentence.
But the issue is whether or not stealing no the operational word is appropriating something that belongs to another. Appropriating new is taking something that belongs to another. Now, what is the evidence? Una odi unyama brami say upa they will come and pick it. You are not saying say me na me fa nyama no ma okwara no. They come and pick it. The only thing is that it is in my custody.
Sure.
So if you are unable, if you come back and what you expect to be left is not what it is, then you all those people who come for it, ask around, because you should have evidence. Omo bano the first day no omo fa 14, and a second day no omo fa 10. That is 24. And a the old ba me fee no 50. So 24 minus 50 minus 24 no thereby ebe kano. If it is not to that tune, then it becomes problematic. But on what basis do you use those facts to say that I have stolen your thing? Even if that is the case, must a trial on this thing, a summary trial, take up to 5 months? No. Right now we have disclosure, the period of disclosures and all that are in now. So udi obi kokota saadano umrano say. And that is why I am shocked that these things still go on. I'm going to say, once you bring somebody to court, the bail will be considered. After bail, the prosecution has 14 days to disclose all the documents they intend to rely on for the trial to start. 14 days. And they should have served all the proceedings on accused person, at least 2 days to the day on back to the court to do the CMC case management conference. Case management conference then the judge at the case management conference obema da like omu the 3 witnesses ba court honoma ombeka chomu first witness say omu disclosure ombeye witness statement ni bibia so ombe kasa wo court ube cross udi ni witness statement me now your cross examination so judge no be bisa papa we time being time ahin na ope to do cross examination say 30 minutes second prosecution witness 30 minutes investigator 1 hour we now assign it we be assign it. If the judge in that matter is going by the practice direction, by now the case should have been finished.
Bail amount no egrofobisa say ye determined amount I to be so 900,000 Ghana cedis. Yes. Ye then you determine that amount.
That is why some of them is so excessive. So I had to go to the Court of Appeal for them to slash it. because it didn't make sense. Obia wu na wo cheno udina court ne prosecutor wu ne CID on transfer meanwhile it is a trial on indictment. Trial on indictment means that every 2 weeks he's supposed to appear before a judge. For 4 years he's not appeared before a judge. A judge would have discharged him.
And so
manu bail it's like on percent on manu bail because what is a murder case. The person is not interested in the facts. Or no, what is a murder. So, and that's why I'm saying that we have to discuss it holistically. That is why Justice Holendi, if you remember, he wrote an article that some of the judges must go to the prisons and see the life in remand so they would appreciate that it is what they do by sending people to prison. It's not worth it.
Also, baby, a lawyer can say, and Kebetumi could be in court prison and ourselves. Non conquer said the ho abrabotie. Ye dear Asomdwee Nkomo me bisa me nya sure sama fom. Pair wa probo. Me be say se woni obi nya asem. Na se wo de usuru se wo di bem sen. Obi chimonsa age wade. Na usuru so obi di wo di bem. Ye chinchim wonsa sen cells inti. Dania de ne ma no. Na on fa ne musuo nko. Na fo Asomdwee tena. Se wo hwe cells any prisoner brabo. Ede na abeka kire obi a onko ho.
Yo, o hwe cells ni prison eniama ekoso ha. Anka de meche etiefo na pa mo che se anka ye kase ba bi di police prison any cells dia anka se nipa bi akra ko. Because sometimes ukodu ha o hwe condition na nipa bi efem e wo ha. So wonu obi nya asem na se asem ne se wo kra wo de wo mu kra na eda anka jaimanenka na twaso because bebre na me ma di mania ko hu no ni aba obi ada cells ho na sabi nipa no the condition no kono wo mu no ne ne wo mu no sabi o hwe no a obi wa otimi ne picture kra kire o hwe no ne condition o de ko ye ne wo mu na otimi se ne lifestyle na sesa obi ya kokra by force wa ya bro by force adentia because enuama esesen ko wa bontia obenya no onya etie ho no enya de open abedi de anya de open abeye de ye hye wo se ye no na abeye entika de mistake ye for ne obi a wotiem ne se wonu obi nya asem na sa police station na call sem bema anka be ye twaso na me ene ne ntwekra
me kira me do betum
da bi anka twaso because ye hwe ne ma e koso ses ne police station any prisoner mini aba me da bia me kodu ha sometimes bu ha mitimisu kai guy ba kwa me koto no ho oso koda oda ho no 17 years ni o kono ye ne kotum ne ma me twa hwe ne ma me wuye ni nuanam ketwa anonko ono hwom wo ye mesi ni se enam so ntini ni guy ba ko wo ye positive sisi am no ka say oba sha we ans no mo aduane wanya aduane di o de solve o de hwe ni nuanam ketwa na aka na anko ne breadwinner of the family sisi ono kodem odem asam no so bias na nyasem bia
na we say se wa hwe oba papa Peter you know wa hwe oba na oni oba etwempna na asam aba waboka wakofo bema foforo eniema bi ho no mo nse lawyer na me ba odibonye for jeje wa mpene na bible kan ye edrumre bi a because condition o mu won pass say me busa ne say ukọ ho ene 1 year 4 months wo police custody etoda mu ye nipa 32 ene dadan te say be bia mutie yo nipa 32 etoda 40 na mo da sa dan no we free so ufie nyesen kwa we free the luxury of ufie aba se unya kodu dia system na be kire de ye nyesa sa na lawyer te system na be determine your life.
Yes, you see, sometimes I say certain things and some of my friends will be like, oh lawyer, but how? I tell them, say, going to the courts every day, mama very reserved. Things are like previously no me who are many obi ye argument or started raising a voice, I just stopped the argument. Because I am currently handling about 18 murder cases. 18, 18.
Legal aid?
Yes, only me, not legal aid.
Legal aid lawyer?
Me. See, currently, me cases 18 murder, only murder cases.
Some murder they are criminal.
Yes. And murder cases I may handle no. None of the 18 is violent crime.
And yes, chobe.
And yes, I'm Roberts. I'm call Bo be to another. No. 2 people arguing. Chelsea, Manchester United, team phone way, team no my team phone, and I giddy in Tokwa, wa piano.
And when their first Nanka Man you team na Chelsea, yes, so they are saying.
So, I'm just trying to tell you, these are friends, just little arguments.
Some kitten.
Obi wa honoma, oba bi wa honom, or pe girl no so, or ne obi chimpina, and wako shia omo gidi now a piano now I talk for my work for me. Those small issues and everything, you look at you read the statements and ubehu say akoma just exercising a little patience and no
ekonya abotre
kakrabi anka bibia be
abuja se wanya abotre na se bibia anye yi na akokopie say police cells say prison custody baby ani ho a enika because say enipa 32 say see ya ye kra ye tie nipa 4 ya wa he ma yenye nipa 10 ada e beka say live man na e shija ma nipa be 10 ba beka ho e beka sakakra be bu yensem aha say hit pie free mu ba no enye bete lawyer Brian ne crutch ba ko e kasa de ne girl ho okofa full staff brand girl enti police for kire say eto dan so a de complainant ne de beba no eya na nya sa ne asem no te say ba ku ya ne discuss wo so ho ansa na yesi complainant say akasa kakra ne ba ye na me de ade me kra ne bom ye de ade bom ti me so ne ya che me obekom no na ne bu fu ye no wakofa crazy edi kogu da ho se obehye no enti ebe wi ase ne abeka se o attempte se se no na ye asan no enti ye de waba wonyi ni se to dan so a eni pa nya asam no wo mo so mo ama asam ne ka no enkwa wano na o ma free sa tebia no muntem wo ka se wo no anim se the case on the ground enie odru sales na senior sales sales prefect o kan say ya obedem we say de wakwacha ho
sometimes wo honum omo guide ni pa bebre and all that, but the fundamental thing is one, Ghana is one of the very few countries where police for becho our police for no be investigate you and as our police for ya be prosecute you.
Dia wache wono say police station ya wo police ni ote kanta ono twro wi a na wamo atwen na CID aba na CID abeteki o statement na wasign anasa obetimi atwra na watwro wasem na watim ana wasign wi a na sa woni ebeche me na be ye complain na ma ha say de ma memfa sofo nkotum mema report sofo say na anu aduane asofo no aye wa ma me ye no wato aduane ni bia bomanim ma ko report CID betro CID tro wi a ne yakwa akofa sofo ye de sofo ba CID ne be tie na police for the prosecuting and I was state agency for a prosecuting
police for just a high court no e ko do high court no na state attorneys no from the high court and then above, no, the state attorneys will come. But the district and then circuit court, no, which constitute most of the cases, about 80% of the cases that they prosecute, are done by the police. I'm just trying to pull your mind to something. One institution. What is the mandate of the police? They are to fight crime.
Yes.
Whatever they do to fight crime and whatever they do to show us or tell us that they are fighting crime is what they will do. So, Omacho, what are they doing? They are trying to tell everybody that they are fighting crime. That's why they have arrested you. Then what do? They get one of their officers to investigate you. So when they are investigating you, who is going to prosecute you? The same police will take you to court and prosecute you. And after they convict you, what will they come and tell us? Oh, we are fighting crime. We have jailed this number of people. That is the more reason why sometimes Obi Wahonoma wadabe 10 years. After 10 years, you take him to court and they will acquit and discharge him because the investigations were not properly done. Sometimes you ask investigators, why did you charge this person? My boss say I should charge him for court. That is why we need the Attorney General to get more resources and get more lawyers to do the prosecution. At the High Court, trust me, when things go to the state attorneys, they are able to say that no, these ingredients of the offense for which you have charged this person are not available. So charge the person under this or under that. It doesn't happen at the circuit courts. And that place is where most of them are only lawyers. Ube kohonuma, obi wohonuma, chale ude ukohonuma kase uye guilty. Ukasa anwa judge no obe hu mobo. But what Sani Pakrono on catcher no is that ukohonum to say that you are guilty ube them 5 years. Sadana
lawyer a bit so say time on soon say Semino mienu nenya semna wabe report me.
And the fundamental of everything is that sometimes our police, unlike others, if you report, they are supposed to investigate. After investigation, when it is concluded, then they arrest you and charge you. Ahano, omubecho, and san omubisa say then SCA. So unim the SCA, you know, why did you arrest the person? Once you have been reported to the police, what they do is to arrest you.
Ezana mibusa say time on soon say semina me complainant.
Yes.
Say when I accused.
Yes.
Yemi enu nyina ye be investigate yemfa Daniel asemi nye emfa to ho. Oni oba na enya asem.
Yes.
Yam pasa so kwahye wo mo a ebi ayamfa na nsie kakra obekwa akodi nsamone ama akwa generating to another problem. But on also feel there is some sense of entitlement. Yes. Say wo oba me ma show. Meme da me tim kure leaky and so da ma ye ne ye say leaky. Makofri niema ma se koton. Wo ton wie ye ka mebusa ho asem no chese me fa me nsam fo so ho. Wakofo be ma foforo. Enti de ye dia ye onipa na react ye negatively. No. Yenhwe. Ne bone ne nko an ye hwe. Den ti na te sa.
Because one, the oyema oba no mra
entachiri
Obi Ansman. No, Obi Ansman say onko ye bibi ma oba.
Mema no muntie me ha. Ena me na me de girl ni call school. Ena no nti me hwe ni wie wagya me. Ti me hwe aside gunanim no. Obi Ansman sa kwhwe no.
Debi.
Enkwase adwuma na aye ye nti gitum se wankasa wadi nkwase asem. Ena ukwase ya agi udwan. This week here was a weekend obi target me. Oni be ma ne twempena. Was so I fed up on to asubium. Brass time and now babeda me hon send me the CCTV. Abo me dem. Eti me the record day.
And so yes I know now I call police station I call report man no.
Where the call police station per the run call police station call report you know. And yes mon ko ne china moba. Ade chi ye we di asem na chia bosome be nanim honi. Krache no is was saw too said then you ubi nim enti or no girl no a nude and nam yenim say a cyber crime issue.
Yes.
Ya chen so on cyber crime department or police in Konkomo amane. But sometimes the enkrofo ye mani ginger omo ye bonen menka so obi a watwetwe kokoro no bo ye mra me defend ne say wo ko ma de da ho ba be fa se kom ne de e na be fenti en defend but say wo ka say murder cases 18 ne nyina ye ntokwa nkete achinye nkete ba yi time on so say the all offended obi am no so react negatively no say ye punish the wa ye bibi amanetia emra na almost so dear now see any mrem time on so say bema ne fa bi abamrem na I detain crofo
man say nothing is an offense unless it is written down as part of the law.
So we am bro for mentiase
say uni oba na muna ena waye bibia ama no o manisika o wa komanu bi wakwaye bibia mano then or see obeware obi fufura then you say that the maye ma no nyina from day one no I want all my things. Where is that one coming from? It's a foolish case. That is why people would always say that legally you are not under any obligation to do anything for a man or a woman unless you are married to the person.
Abusafo sasa mranche wa ho o say wo ye chef wo ye bobia wa wo ni sofu yakoba ye beba behwe ekwan a omomo ho sese present condition no wo madidie ensemu ene o masetenam wo ho me pacho utie mawie obia betimi akopi ho esan kra betimi esan ye bepai na nya wo na ye de waka ho na ye de okọ na wo fan yi fabra ne efe nkosisi police cells ni bi enfemomo na lawyer sane no mo ho sei ye nhwe kwan befa so ombedoso the type of sane bedoso na ye de beboa won a genuinely esan na esan wo mo na omo nsenya wo mo fa hodie medase me o Valido Spices ye free Haviland Ghana Limited. Valido Spices ne de no aduane bia e de kaja se Valido me ma ne ye de ye o de ye fried rice ye wo de ye de stew and jollof ye wo all in one we aduane na amodin e bia United Nations nkwan na aye abonje kakra na ndwinam kakra e man kakra ezisa no go fast spice de hin who use it all in one no udem ye wo poultry de this stocky akokọ no hwehwehwamote akokọ mesa no Valido ye want curry powder ye want ginger powder and ye want garlic powder. Valido ye want container mu and ye sans one sachet emu. Valido Spices ye want black pepper seasoning and ye want white pepper seasoning. Medin kaka ginger no. Valido Spices ye organic e mediane ye de. Valido Spices use be. Na be us medua dance papa. Valido e wodwe bie mu. Organic spices papa bia Haviland for the free America bedroom ye wo Ghana ha sei abe pide ye wo no eso achimote jom ba chono kanshi ni mamalata Madina bebia nembia tema kaneshi kumase tamale bebia wo bia Valido Spices ho kai sedino Valido Spices edepa o ma me che wo mu bi nyina edi ho dance papa eti pebi na mwa wo pebi atu atonwa 0244 593 704 0244 593 704 afi 0241 103 439 0241 103 439 Valido Spices wodwabie mum Lumi Trust malaria dread arthemeter ne lumefantrin na ye edin ye Lumi Trust esan artemeter ene lumefantrine ye wo munti etimi malaria pa Lumitrust ya wane tablet empenifo na enom na suspension ayasha dade kwadu abose ene strawberry abose ena afra etu de man kwada na nsuo de no efrefre won ni hwane frefre won se de obedi kwadu anasa strawberry bi nti wo mo genom ne ntem yenim se malaria ba na nipa nanu mu ato enso se Lumitrust wo hono mu a won stretchi oba no betimi aman malaria dro na de akomalaria ne ntem ehun atipaye ehun fever ehun honam yaw ni nyina Lumitrust no ebe kana to form one time waye bi dia mamofra ya maka suspension tablet Lumitrust ba wa sheda ye dro bia ya to din baby vite ya wone drops ene ya wone syrup na de drops no ekuta 7 essential vitamins and nutrients. Vitamins say A, D, B1, B2, B6. A B baby vite, baby drops no emum. A ban ne syrup ne kuta 14 essential minerals and vitamins. Tisa vitamin A, D, E, vitamin B1, B2, B6, B12 no more. A buama hu sabofra ne red blood cells. Enya na ho de wose enya etinya Kenya na hyenema. Ne nyina wo vitamin C nom in fact zinc ne magnesium nom nyina wo mu dada. Wo pharmacy ne chemical stores. Kai se nkwada adronum eno ne baby vite nkwada mo je dro papa bi ye won drops motafo ne dia na syrup ne ye wo mo tutu no ena Lumitrust nso eno no ne malaria dro no a me kan foma we wie no wo pe bi ato atonwa 0561 08 86 63 0251 08 86 63 and 0561 08 86 66 0561 08 86 61 me wa this way chocolate drink cocoa so mfaso do so ntipe bi nom na mwa ubenya mfaso ni nyina e de free this way mu de ohia ka ho a eni so hie ye wo APCA freaking afama o yaw de so na ni dendende why na so dendende sa mampam wunyenya APC ntina wo gigi wo so no wate eti pe bi nom na britia bi mo ube se wate asi kama ai de meka wate ase ema malaria ni tipa ye ni nuanom enyon kenten so bianu ani makusa wonso ko anim tipaye pe APC wonnom na nanu achi oya na eba kobakọ dia ni pedua na ka cho se problem bi o baabi etiko ema doctor nshow enmekada romania jeja ye de enne Asomdwee Nkomo ebremu me se ne as part of the criminal tracking cases no criminal cases ne tracking system a Omai atemu adwuma ne aboafo te se USA nom Legal Resource Center te se Commonwealth Human Rights Initiative ne crime check for ebo ye chido me de ba no ho nkomo ene edi be se won call cells maya wonam na ya gagai udwa wanum ututu hododo tobo ebra ye kwa akoto nkre mu am Facebook live no Peter streami ye call visit na de de ba ye ne bi obehwe aduane a onipa ba bi ote ofie na na yira anto ne pono abehwe de wo kire bra bia menim na me yire sori a wonto me pono kwana kohwe sa ohwe cells as obi na beto pono aduane ye de fankantankantan mu ne de amawo you say waiting kohwe bi o Facebook beton kranso aba
Peace FM.
Jollof yi die. Wow. Ghana jollof papa bi. Wa sebe.
They see her in
to me up top. I'll be able so Buba na yes is scanning in India.
Siame pay cocoa bassino, a young and first of you or a man, or main prison. A buy one of a cow near the Anidi. Now, more has says, what the answer?
Police custody. They are not police custody. I buy to say, remand, I say,
prison, yeah.
And the government will hold by for you. That's how police custody until your family. What I say?
My house only shot at the so one holding in
oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm a person.
Who running tea? And I am to say,
and I am Madam saying I would have
more mattress can crack.
Old blankets. Also,
Sir, when you are some wabby peer, now may you have now what's most now we have been so shower. I put you out of the money.
Oh, the mechanics, police station, so it will be about now, the eye go to us. The bear to be another person. I don't know every crowd with you now. I sit Akasakasa be up and I want to ask you. Which will be a crowd, but to them, and I say,
ah, Tom, I say, a day am I in this. Okay. It's the who put the scabby and what could be a day. Who is scabby out to me? It's assuming, say, and then. Say, Obia, who was that our home? It's Coco is saying, I've told the same.
Okay, what is it? Obia in this class are now with us, Coco in 660 cities.
They see her in
to me on top. Obia only about the only so Cuba now is coming in India.
Shall I pay Coca Bassino? A young and first of you or a man or main prison. I buy one of a cow near the Anidi. Now, more has says, I know. Me GD pass Miss Alex Nate Jusak President 2 TM na yewawoda ye Martin Kwam wawoda pa estrenya mishra de emao abusamedinka kase yen ya probono videos ni bi ohonomo a for education purposes and then sabaya obeti enyema bi nso ase ye wa abrabom na wo be appreciate wo freedom on say lawyer mpo asebe onu nimra edru dia onu abetimi atese mra maka se mra ne sise onu mpo se wanya ni da ho woni ne beje achinyipa na onu gina ho hwe fa musuoko na onde ne ho ebredu se hwe na yesuesua sa niema no enche be kwa ahoma so Peter Mary se betimi akwa ahoma so se so hwe wo Facebook cells abraboni bi na wo hwe no se wo pen short ones no so wo talk live GH when I can mainstreaming or open on qua exclusive. Follow me or talk live GH or both Facebook and Instagram. Or follow me or talk live GH or both Facebook and Instagram. Ube who the year can now what near me be appreciate ya brabo ye medasi Obapa Christine Queen Debbie Madam Wasi and me saida amode aba. Enche ne kwa ahoma so na ya sorry ya brane ye hia tia ye club bunua na beba mesi ye hwe criminal cases ne bia enkrofo academy ebi wo cells eno ene ye bo achi kakra me no ntia wiei lawyer Sani Rashid of legal aid waba and a prophet blessing set amwako ono ne general overseer Christ Faith Overcomers was so that foundation how de koma eniduafo no aduane wode kokoma wo cells no bi enuane okay lawyer answer na mekwa maso answer na mekono te say de na make say kaswa edie de na make ka say iron rods die bebre hia lawyers hia lawyers enti eno na sa no oni sika busuani bia so ni bi on be yeden
yeah you honum no as I have said your case is there's no legal year that I don't do anything. The least I do about 40 cases in a legal year. And your office, no, we overstretch ourselves. But some of these things, when they come to our attention, we try and help. The truth is that, yes, sir. So, but once it comes to our attention, we reach out to, help us.
Mate me pacho krabodie ma me na menko legal resource center womo kayen partners aye ne womo etu sa na monyi ho abusia na madwuma sa ambassador ne bi na de me kwa apro de me konku ye me se ehia se discuss ne famu aba e wa asomdwe ekwan so anu nti ye di dwuma yi eti me ne law specialist rule of law samra ne de ya chechire da ho wo bukum na say ye de ebu man ye de ye adwuma no emu anim difo ne baako eye Enoch Jangri ma menkwa ahoma so na me Enoch ni Nkomo brapa ni ma ha o hello Enoch ma ha na ne ma to say Erwadi adom ye ho ye pa wa homa no na feedback kakra won think wada roma lo radio no ma me aka me pe afedie medasi Enoch ya bo pro kakra e de afefa yen cells yen call prison impo ye call cells police cells na ye call yen enipa bebre e wo cells ya ma won bail won ti meet bail condition no de ehu ya ne se o ma ya ma mu bail o mu ti meet condition ne so 90% o ma nya legal representation. Yenim say your legal aid de ampa hokwa na sani free we ya wo boy me ya nkyerechire but legal aid lawyers no ahia ketua bi enti ye be ne den
you read the mini about me about the issue of bill and those things there na having pa na ebom no se ohwe ye mra na e wona e na normally e kasafa the fact is but Mamini can cancel Yamiandom because of Martin People versus the AG. Every bill in Ghana, every offense in Ghana is bailable. And in GIA, only say before that particular judgment, now offense is B. Now it will be difficult for someone to be granted bail. But I'm case in it. The offenses could be subject to be billed, but then also the nature of the case and the conditions around that and the judge's discretion like this. Now, you have the issue of bail, and sometimes judge I granted this person should actually be granted bail with some conditions, and of course will call a police or leaving those on remand, and sometimes it's difficult to do that. The only reason is the offense the person has committed, and there are certain conditions that the person has to meet. For instance, you hear something like this person is granted 2,000, bill want to be justified. I in say answer. If anybody to me and also free that person has to actually fulfill the bail condition. It doesn't take effect immediately. To be justified, just say if a corner, a chain to mono. Then the should bear at least the salary not below the amount in our force to each 2,000. Otaya, a woman say. Or China, your friends, any pana, you free cells one. Say, young is on some court. That's the ensign to young cana. And the Nipana or could China Mumana, or no, other man, the holding responsible. So that is really the reason behind some of these things.
Okay, but yeah, can say obi ohonomwa ya mani bill de man no 1,000 Ghana cedis. And yes, so nipa ba come guarantee mano. Na ya wo mayi mu na ebinom bone ananso kwadu adibo binom ebi kura dia ban sika enso court obibi ese self recognizance bills emetwem ponia eno ye de momo wonye ni sesen ka ye wo lawyers mobrowa lawyers bebre ensensama titi say ni bi ya ma be tazen ebia na enya asem bia kire su bia ka lawyers wo man ko mo abetimi assign ni wo mu etri su bill ne ene ma bi etetete sa
I mean, generally speaking, I would say the offense is not the part of the, I mean, the offense that the person will do. And then the business, you know, actually say this is the punishment that the person should be given. But in fact, the issue of the community service bill, something about that. First, in a non-custodial sentencing bill. But it's almost a standard community service bill. I did the and then say, Obiti Boni Bikwana say a minor offense. We share the section 30 of the Criminal and Other Offences Procedure Act and classify certain offenses as a minor, and then a serious. Any details say Ujakuya, body, victim, and other details. Say, Nipakono, a man in Sakana, nothing Nipakono say offenses on if the person has to serve a certain term in prison. You didn't mention Nipakono as instead of the Obeko prison. I didn't tell you, man, as you may be the community or you. In fact, very good. And I said, Gattes, not all this daily. And the idea, Legal Resources Center, Commonwealth Human Rights Initiative, Crime Tech Foundation, and other institutions, okay. And CBI, a consultation in the course of this week or Water Region and other places. And so, these are the things that you can't say. And none of the ones and the bear, if I call the better prison, now what me, Itika, and so development of the country, near such as civil panel. Near the ones when the person, yeah, the ones the 8 persons are third, and Yamo Quabra near the whole day, and also a discussion of them quite better come that time. And so this is something we are advocating for it strongly, and we want everyone in here to support around the Senate or make a party into law.
Okay, your time is soon, but in a minute, say, make us a father, Sir David Tuja, Nayanya Mobrowa lawyers Bibria, because 35. As at the last time I may check here, say, Matisse Biabecamo, but minimum quantity, and I say number, Babecamo, dear, but Menyasha saw more Mabecamo, Ebebro 50. Said the CTS say what 35 legal aid lawyers, and it probably a little more. At the Sir David or would they two lawyers what Ghana has seen him and a buying and him say Benya Mobrowa lawyers and Kabekan saying.
Okay, that's it. I never come back and say, but so far, no, your research is also after June 2021. Now, lawyers are almost legal scheme now commission 35. Mayor should see the whole of northern region and the northern upper east. In fact, northern region, Savannah and then northeast. Only one lawyer penny home. And since the can't say legal aid services are at the study and committee the man, first one and Nkomo Ghana Bar Association say in himself lawyers no almost school we come almost school fees a cost so almost 3 and all those things also multi any security so extra bushia. Then so it's a bit the legislation be actually in place. Already not all year pro bono services. And we say free legal support services. Emma or more Omuni. And I'm a maybe Nkomo. The other doesn't hear no. The Ghana Bar Association car or more interested or more put in place some mechanism just to track say the other doesn't lawyers doesn't offer legal aid services within a given period, like 3 months in the annual, if they can give a report to that, I think so lawyers also if you must more range when you look at their fees that they charge and common more services somehow available to the underprivileged and all you will be. Then at least some of them no call more or money more comforting, so it is difficult. Sometimes just approaching them, having discussions with them, depend on the number of lawyers, being practiced at the bar. Over on my 10 years, she may charge you about 1,000 Ghana for just first, 1 hour of services and after just consultation. And that's said, yeah, you say, the practice is not from one of the legal services.
Enoch, you do best say, Nana, for your son, Baby Nkomo, you da say, you. Miss Vedasi. Lawyer Abemu last now, also for a bra ye be pon ye, a quamding crofo or more cells, police cells. Say, Obi Pesol support to ma utimi come more cells, a cocomo medianidia, obey ding.
Jo, me de number ebetuja.
Okay.
0243 012737.
Okay.
0243 012737. Say almost support to say your young guy be your support to me. Say me bond the auto this instrument you mommy's in air traffic light. That's why I find Frank you come in there for book. Say wipe to me to money your mother support here. And say person here kwachiri say be new be the that sales and other prison why money. And yes say mom for support support here into me anya dwuma ne kwachiri mom no aduan kra no me nya babo so me so so a untimi hwem sa ese otu obuka enti o to mo ne ne ma de mom sika no ade duja aduan so mudi nya da bi nya wanfu no mudi omutimi de mo Saturday kwa da mudi fufu Saturday me bia ba bi omo bia me ni bo edu bia Saturday fufu no mudi me catch up say Saturday bia tibu a enkofo bo banche ebi support banche but bia banche anko say me de banche ko me say bia gawela fa o say dipo aduan ma no aso na ye keto aduan ma me eti say me di fufu edi abonche so mo so di fufu de abonche
enti unyam one more
me nyam one more metimi spending adena me pese ka yetimi spend ya de we komo say me hwe ekrafo no nyanka me ha da ma ekrafo no nyanka ne ayi wenti ama me ho kire me enti ka metimi nya big support am say ebebo me pa na metimi adwuma na ko kire
ye da say lawyer ye bre na ye aso de ya kan bebre say ye bone tofa na betu o manfofo e de afa ebusuafo o monkrofo ne kohye hɔ a na o magyae wo mo no a e de na abeka ne ehen ena omun siki emwa enetimi abo.
Yeah, so what I would say is that nipa mu bebre wo honoma omobusuafo no like omo fed up because sometimes like those murder cases are me handle no omo bebre sa time a esi no omobusuafo kohwehwe lawyer for ma omo but some of lawyers sikasem omo beji sika no omo nka kire abusuafo no say oh sa district court no just committal proceeding and remand na omo be ma omo wo honom. So if it doesn't happen like that, if they don't explain it that way, the families will end up spending so much money at the initial stages when there's nothing that they can do there at the district court. So Satama Ebeba High Court for trial, no, they would have abandoned them, and after 2-3 years on remand, no, most of the family members they just abandon them. And so what I can say is that at the legal aid, although we are overstretched, once issues come to us or once cases are brought to our attention, we try to do our best. We go all out to give the necessary support that we can. So yes, they can always come to the legal aid, and then so that we try and give them the needed support. And finally, I would say that Obiara only like whatever relationship that they have with other people, they should be patient, because abotre, if you go to the prisons and the cells and you see what happens in there, you would realize that freedom is so sweet
and so, very, very expensive.
Yes.
I want to turn as a cry, Papa. Na no pare kwafo CEO Jilcom Construction say ya friend no timema on the number na wa friend no na opeso so mu na oboa enkrofo mom ye aduane emma na misha na won kwaso ye dase ene wakoma pa Why we wonya abreti ye bia yeda wase. Abusua no kra ne se fa ho die freedom eye de. Na baby ama ne ye de pa ne se time apese okokoja onan no. Wonko na ewura lu ho ekoja anan. Woti akura se kra na ye hwi tema. Wo pa utumi choose se obetwa ma obi apie. Na wakwa akoyo. Wo yo na mpese obi tew obi entew Nemom so freedom kwasha aban samu a sabe okọ jawa nan kura obi tene pampan obi aye bi but obeya e de akira wo de onua demu a ka beti de meken ase wakobi aba ka besua fache wo a wonko mu no tu hofo we are asthmatic na ukojina police kantabaka u face cells no kra utiminya o asthma attack ukoba na wo yare etimisrawo tu hofo na wanko hokra se entwato so bi edu kopie ho a enkyere se we ye condemn tutu anamon papa pe wonni a ba bi e beboawo ye ye nkyere ni se ya wo asabe wo fratem ni te se me wonte be ene wo hunu bebebebe wonim ba bi a wokọ wonim hwe tiwi te se me omo ba no omo ba ba kyerɛkyerɛ eniema no mu emra no mu fa ha ses ne ha wo se ya kasantu kotie nwum kona kotie nwum e ka wani a ebi a time mmoa beba obetenka mmoa beba no enipa ba me ha 90% obi na say wo na abetimi aboa me menya na obo enipa biu tie e radio no so wentie ntina bepono yatom wentie akawo so mo tie nwomwa entertainment kakra education kakra ba ya to education ato atwene and I entertainment nkoa edu entertain hu wi ana wo feel sense of belonging bi se wa wone wa emra ne show mu wi a obehu se hyehye makasa tententen medu si ase na magya ho akọ kila bobonu odi anka kwa me bo a ene de kwan so brebre dwumedi ebreyem enne awie yi ya papa no mien sample Enoch Jangre rule of law specialist oba ahoma so ba beboa yen ena ye wo lawyer legal aid commission ena lawyer Sani Rashid wo ye adwuma wo som oman somfo oman lawyer osom yanko age cases die mu ye ka se be kan se mu ya ye hia afe na wiki bia ya bobi so ye nru ba bia empo ne de yeti yi lawyer Sani beboa ye ema ye di nkomo e kyerɛkyerɛ ne ma hodo ne bia ni so e de kyerɛ ye osofo blessing amwako Seth e wo foundation of the no aduane co cells kokoma nkrofo ono ane general overseer Christ Faith Overcomers Chapel International oba e beboa me ye di nkomo yi enne Mami bia makwafo akosia sapon Peter Square and a Michael Ejare Sanmane Arafat hihye dwuma mami me bedi ho chia me producers at large me da mu nyina se mentimi mubom nyina modin yankopon enhira mu nyina me say me wie pe me upload other videos I will talk live GH ne so Facebook and Instagram wa open no obetimi akọ no makọ akọhwe ebion me din nana ya Konadu Christ ama ye be share video so kwada makramo